Good evening, everyone. Welcome to our LAMP CAA assessment, diagnostics. We're now on Module 2, Week 9. Welcome. Let's get straight to the point. Let's call on the earliest bird. Ma'am Angel, can you take care of the first 5 questions? 1 to 5.
Yes, Doc.
Sige po.
Number 1 po, a 50-year-old male patient has suffered from insomnia for 6 months, accompanied by dizziness, tinnitus, irritability, low back pain, and seminal emission. His pulse is rapid and frail. What is the diagnosis?
What is your answer?
Answer ko po is letter C, disharmony of heart and kidney, kasi parang meron siyang kidney deficiency, nagkakos siya ng heart fire po. Parang kidney and heart disharmony po.
Okay. Kasi dapat mutual yung relationship, diba? Give and take.
Yes po, Doc.
So in this case, yung insomnia pa lang niya is a sign that hindi po settled ang Shen, right? So there's a lot of, yeah, okay. There's a disconnect. Bakit hindi mo sinagot si A?
Si A po kasi, Doc, spleen po kasi siya yung sa deficiency tsaka blood. So dapat, kung deficiency siya ng blood or magkakaroon siya ng mga pasa-pasa, parang pasain po ito. Tapos ang pulse po niya is weak or empty pulse po. Kaya lang, yung pulse po dito sa description natin is, pulse is rapid and frail. So kung rapid po, papasok po tayo dun sa parang heat.
Okay.
Kaya po hindi ko sinagot si letter A po.
What about B? Bakit hindi mo sinagot yung liver fire rising?
Si liver fire rising naman po kasi si B, yung po niya, dapat parang kung may liver fire, meron siyang red eyes or anger. So,
ano pa? Yung taste?
Insomnia po kasi.
Ano yung...
bitter taste.
Okay, very good.
Yes po, Doc. Insomnia po kasi yung so more on heart po talaga siya.
Hindi ka ba magkakaroon ng insomnia pag may liver fire rising?
Meron din po, Doc. Pero more on kasi ito
Okay.
Best answer po talaga is yung disharmony of heart and kidney.
Okay, what about the pulse? Hindi ba pasehan yung pulse din?
Yes
rapid
po, Doc.
And frail. Would you have a rapid and frail pulse pag upward disturbance of liver fire?
Meron pong
Palagay
rapid
mo ang magiging
pulse.
Magiging frail.
May rapid din. Tingin ko hindi po siya frail, Doc.
Okay, hindi siya frail. Should
yes,
be
pero may
no?
rapid po siya, Doc.
Rapid na overwhelming siguro, no?
Apo.
Siguro.
Kasi fire so.
Okay, paano naman itong si liver and kidney? Take note, hindi binigay yung tongue picture, no? So nakabase lahat sa pulse. So what about liver and kidney deficiency? Bakit hindi mo siya sinagot?
Kasi po, pagka si liver po, ang tingin ko po, dapat wiry pulse po siya. So, kaya hindi ko po siya sinagot kasi wala po siyang wiry pulse eh. Rapid and frail po ang nakalagay. So, yun po ang ko, Doc.
Okay. Any comments from the class? Okay. Kahit wag kayong mahiya mag-comment. Lalo na pag hindi natin naintindihan. Okay, let's go to number 2, Ma'am Angel.
Number 2, a 32-year-old male complains of insomnia for 3 weeks. Waking during the night with nightmares and dreams of flying. He has a bitter taste in his mouth, thirst, mental restlessness, and palpitation. He also has facial acne, canker sores, and is constipated. What is the TCM diagnosis?
Okay.
So, yung answer ko naman po dito, Doc, is parang yung sagot po talaga is letter C, heart fire blazing, kasi phlegm misting the mind po. So, yun po, parang yung nananaginip na po siya ng lumilipad siya, ganyan, Doc. Kasi parang
Cleansing the
Heart
mind.
fire talaga, yes. Yes, parang ganun, Dok. Heart fire po eh, blazing.
Okay, nag-mention mo kanina yung bitter taste.
Yes, Dok.
Ano, yung diagnosis natin dito, heart fire blazing, no?
Opo.
Anong pagkakaiba ng bitter taste sa liver fire sa heart fire?
Si liver fire po kasi, meron po siyang mararamdaman ka na parang epigastric distension po or irritability. So si heart fire po, ah bitter taste din po siya pero ano po,
Anong
ano po kasi
pagkakaiba?
talaga, Dok,
Paano ko
eh.
malalaman?
Bitter taste in mouth, tas may thirst po. Thirst,
So
mental
yung bitter taste
restlessness
ba
kasi.
niya the whole day, katulad sa liver fire, or certain time of the
Um,
day lang? Usually upon waking up.
ano po, Dok, pagka waking up lang po, Dok.
Okay.
Hindi po gaya kay liver na parang buong araw po yung bitter taste niya,
Okay.
Dok.
So, hindi mo sinagot ang A.
Yes po, Dok.
Bakit?
Kasi po, sa pag liver stagnation with heat, yun nga po, Dok, parang ano po to eh, may anger. So, parang hindi po talaga siya kasi ano eh, dito pa lang sa mental restlessness and palpitation. Kaya hindi ko siya sinagot, Dok, kasi palpitation is heart na heart po siya eh.
What about yung kidney and heart disharmony?
Kidney and heart disharmony naman, Dok,
Di ba may insomnia din siya?
yes, Dok. Yes, meron din po, Dok. Pero kidney yin deficiency cause of heart disharmony. So, etong isa kasi, Dok, parang heart fire po siya. So, yun po ang pinagkaiba nila.
Anong nag-clinch sa diagnosis mo na heart fire?
Yung ano,
Mga
Dok,
nakikita mo sa patient,
meron po siyang yun nga po, Dok, yung
yung
facial
canker
acne,
sores,
canker
di
sores.
ba?
Yes, Dok.
Oo, yan
Yes
ang
po, Dok.
malakas na ano. Okay, very good. Let's go to number
Thank you,
3.
Dok. Number 3 po. A 17-year-old girl was at the scene of a terrorist attack half a year ago. Since then, she has become highly sensitive to any noise around her. She gets palpitation and anxiety from any sudden noise. Other symptoms include tinnitus, nightmares, and difficulty making decisions. She has a slightly pale tongue with a thin white coating and a wiry and thin pulse. What other symptoms may she have? So, ang ano ko po dito, Doc, ang answer ko po is letter D, insomnia. Kasi, yun nga po, pagka nagkakaroon po tayo ng post-traumatic stress disorder, parang may trauma to, Doc, eh, kasi nakasaksi siya ng terrorist attack eh. So, nagkaroon po siya ng stagnation of liver cause of by trauma. So, yung answer ko po is letter D po.
Itong difficulty making decisions, ano yung naaalala mo tungkol dito? Anong fu organ ang ano? At saka ano yung diagnosis mo sa pasyente?
Nagkaroon po siya ng ang diagnose ko po sa kanya, nagkaroon po siya ng liver stagnation and kidney deficiency po.
Hindi ba siya na humina yung chi? Kasi kung titingnan mo yung tongue niya, wala naman eh.
Yes po.
White coating,
Opo, normal lang,
slightly
Dok.
pale tongue lang, slightly lang ha, and wiry thin pulse. So this speaks a lot about liver and gallbladder, right?
Yes po, Dok.
So
Liver and
talking
gallbladder.
about kung titingnan mo, wala siyang issue similar to the previous two. Diba? So,
Yes po.
actually, we're looking at a chi deficiency, no, ng gallbladder, diba? It's very sensitive to any noise. And then may palpitations and anxiety, right? From any sudden noise. So this is actually indicative of heart involvement na, di ba? Mainly because it
Parang,
started out as a kidney chi deficiency, right?
yes
Nagkaroon
po,
siya
Doc.
ng
Tapos,
shock.
naapektuhan na yung heart, Doc.
Yes. So because of this, mahina ang kidney, humina rin yung ano niya, nagkaroon na siya ng meron siyang tinnitus, nightmares, difficulty. Ito kasing difficulty making decisions, this is very, very impactful, no? If you remember, the gallbladder is at ano. So would you agree that this is a gallbladder chi deficiency?
Pwede, Doc. Pero ano rin siya, Doc, naapektuhan na rin yung heart kasi, Doc.
Yes. Yeah. Okay.
Opo. Kasi nagkaroon siya ng kidney deficient, so parang yung nagkaroon na siya ng disharmony or heart fire po, parang ganon.
Okay. Pag itong sensation of heat in the palms and soles, anong pattern ang
Yung deficient po, Doc, ang naisip ko po dyan, parang
Okay.
five heat.
Okay, what about extremely cold limb?
Extremely cold limb po, ang naisip kong pattern dyan is spleen yang deficiency po.
Shortness of breath.
Lung chi deficiency po ang naisip
Okay.
ko, Doc.
Very good. Let's go to number 4.
Number 4 po, a 32-year-old female patient comes to your office because she suffers from irregular menstruation. She states that her menstrual cycle has gradually become more irregular over the past 4 years since she divorced her husband.
Okay.
She has a wiry pulse. Which of the following symptoms might she also have? So, yung answer ko, Doc, is yung frequent sighing po. Kasi sa pulse niya is wiry. So, tingin ko nagkaroon siya ng liver problem or liver chi stagnation kasi
Okay.
nung na-divorce siya ng asawa niya, nagkaroon siya ng anger. So, parang ganun, Doc. So, letter C po.
Galing. Okay, very good. This is very common actually. So, any comments from the class? Very good. Let's go to number 5, your last question. By the way, tatawagin kong sunod is Sir AK. Sir AK, get ready for number 6 to 10. Okay?
Okay, Doc. Thank you, Doc.
Number 5.
Number 5 po. Barbara, age 34, complains of infertility and has had 3 miscarriages during the past 8 years. Since her first miscarriage, she has had an irregular menstrual cycle and lower abdominal pain during menstruation, which is aggravated by pressure and relieved by warmth. Her tongue is pale, purple with a dry thin coating, and her pulse is thin, submerged, and frail.
Okay.
What is her diagnosis? So yung answer ko po, Doc, is letter A, deficiency called of penetrating vessel, Chongmai, and conception vessel, Renmai with blood stagnation. Kasi si Chongmai, Doc, siya yung nag-regulate ng female reproductive system.
Okay.
So, nakita ko na siya, Doc, na ano siya, connected siya dun sa
It actually
problem
regulates the
ni-
uterus, right?
Yes, Doc. Ano po talaga siya ng uterus eh. Si Ren Meridian naman, Doc, si of all yin meridian. So, nag-regulate din po siya ng female reproductive system. So,
Okay.
nagtitreat din siya ng disorder of abdomen. So,
Okay.
urinary issue. So, talagang letter A ang sagot, Doc.
At
Kasi
saka,
nagkaroon siya ng miscarriage eh. Opo.
based
And
sa
menstrual
nakita mo
cycle.
sa tongue, did it give you the answer right away?
Yes, Doc. Pale and purple with dry thin coating.
Okay, thank you very much. Good
Thank you,
job.
Doc.
Excellent job. Thank you. We're proud of
Thank you
you.
po.
Keep up the good work. Let's go to Sir AK, please.
Good evening, Doc. Good evening,
Good
Pastor.
evening.
Okay, number 6, a 16-year-old girl comes in because of menstrual problems. Her period started when she was 14 and has a 21-day cycle. The blood is bright red and she bleeds heavily. She has cramps during the first 2 days of the flow. she drinks a lot of water and
Cold water.
likes to eat cold water and likes to eat ice cream. What other symptoms would you expect? Letter A, constipation. Letter B, thirst. Letter C, scanty urination. The answer, Doc, is all of the above.
Okay.
Because
What is your diagnosis? Ano yung talagang obvious na obvious dito? Kaya sinabi ko, cold water. Emphasize cold water, hindi warm water.
yes, Doc, ano to excess condition, heat, excess
Okay.
condition.
So,
Well,
when you have a
pwede
female patient, what comes to your mind right away? What Zangfu organ are we talking about? Menstrual problems.
It's the Doc,
Automatic yan.
liver,
Yeah, very good.
liver and
Okay,
spleen.
good. I know you already know. Let's go to number 7. Answer tayo kaagad, ah.
Okay, number 7, a 37-year-old woman complains of mild, persistent uterine bleeding, irregular menstruation, either early or late, extended or continuous menstrual flow, spotting between periods, abdominal pain and distension, and coldness in the lower abdomen. Her lips and mouth are dry, and she has a low-grade fever in the evening, along with warm palms and soles. What is best diagnosis for this patient? Letter A, deficiency heat of the penetrating vessel. Letter B. Okay, Doc.
Your answer is?
Okay, so letter B, Doc. Deficiency called of penetrating vessel, Chong Mai, and conceptional vessel or Ranmai with blood stagnation. That's why may ano siya, Doc, meron siyang abdominal pain and coldness in the lower abdomen.
What about the low-grade fever in the evenings? Tapos warm palms and soles.
It's ano, Doc, a deficiency.
Yin.
Yin deficiency, Doc.
Is it possible
low-grade.
to have both yin deficiency and yang deficiency on the same patient?
Yes, Doc.
Very good.
Pwedeng ano, Doc, yung magkaiba
Mas
siya.
predominant yung kanyang
Taas, baba.
deficiency ko. Okay.
Yes, Doc.
Ang galing.
Actually,
Wow.
ganun po, madalas yung patient, Doc, yung hindi siya hindi mo siya masabi kung buong deficient or excess.
So ano yung magiging basehan mo para malaman mo anong gagawin mo sa pasyente? Will you look at the tongue or will you feel the pulse?
Pareho, Doc, tinitingnan muna yung tongue.
Okay.
And then kinakapa yung palm niya, pag kinakapa yung sa kamay and then sa paa, para malaman mo kung same ba siya or different yung upper body niya at yung trunk tsaka yung limbs.
Okay. Sa situation na to, like sinabi mo deficiency cold, tapos may blood stagnation, what type of pulse are you going to expect?
Yun lang.
Blood stagnation, deficiency cold. Are you going to have a very deep pulse?
Yes, Doc. Deep
Are you
pulse,
going to have a wiry?
Yes, Doc.
Would you like to
wiry
consider
pulse.
your answer? What else? Like, would you immediately think of wiry, like blood stagnation, or something else? What happens with the blood flow when there's blood stagnation? Will you have blood deficiency as well?
Yes, Doc.
What about considering choppy pulse?
Ayun, Doc.
Okay.
Choppy pulse po. Sorry, hindi ko bisado eh.
Ngayon kabisado mo na. Hindi, baka mali. Yeah, ang galing talaga ni Ma'am Lynn. Ma'am
Thank you,
Lynn,
Ma'am
ready
Lynn.
with number 11 to 15, ha? Okay, go.
Thank you,
I'm
Ma'am
so
Lynn.
inspired to have students like you. As in, hindi ko alam na talagang inaral nyo pala talaga ito. Grabe. Okay. Number 8.
Okay, number 8, 6-year-old boy has been diagnosed with lobar pneumonia. His body temperature is 43 degrees Celsius. He presents with
Tachypnea. That's tachypnea.
tachypnea.
Masasanay na
Profuse
tayo
sweating.
kasi malapit na kayo tinaw nag-observe.
Tachypnea. He presents with tachypnea, profuse
Okay.
sweating, red face, dry lips, severe thirst, and irritability.
Okay.
Which of the following pulses will he likely have?
Okay.
Okay. My answer, Doc, is letter B. Surging and rapid.
Why?
Una, Doc, yung pagiging rapid niya, yung sweating,
It's
red
another
face,
term
dry
for
lips,
overwhelming, yung bounding.
surging.
Oo. Surging.
So, it's Doc, it's excess condition eh.
Okay.
Itong patient na to.
Okay, very good. Number 9.
Okay, number 9, 31-year-old female patient gave birth 2 days ago. She is bleeding a lot because of metrotonia, atony of the uterine walls after birth. She also suffers from postpartum depression. She may present with any of the following pulses, except meron siyang thready, meron siyang leather, hollow, except wiry.
Bakit
My
hindi
answer,
pala ang wiry? Remember, mayroon siyang bleeding.
Yes,
Nauubos
Doc.
yung dugo. Do you expect a wiry
Oh.
pulse for someone who has liver, blood, or blood loss? Liver blood deficiency?
Wala, Doc. No, Doc.
So this is a case of deficiency or excess? Thready, leather, hollow.
Deficiency, Doc.
Okay, very good. Number 10.
Okay, number 10. 32-year-old female has difficulty controlling herself and cries a lot.
Okay.
The TCM diagnosis is restless organ disorder. Which of the following is the most likely cause for her? Thin and rapid, Doc. Letter A.
Anong diagnosis mo sa kanya? Thin and rapid.
Thin and rapid.
Is it a deficiency thing?
Ano, Doctor eh?
Yung deficiency with heat?
Yung
Hindi
deficient
naman.
to, Doc, kasi thin eh.
Okay.
Thin and rapid eh.
Okay. Good job, Sir AK. Thank you very much.
Doc, my classmate.
More power. Okay. Let's listen to Ma'am Lynn. Ma'am Lynn, good evening. 11 to 15.
Good evening po, Doc. Medyo mahina lang pong signal. Baka mawala po ako mamaya.
Okay lang po. Bilisan na natin para hindi
Hello po.
mawala. Okay, sandali lang po ah. The next
Okay.
one, number 16 to 20, I will ask Ma'am Lane Arandia. Ma'am Lane, be ready with 16 to 20, okay?
Okay po.
Thank you. Okay, proceed please, Ma'am Lane. Ma'am Lane?
Okay po. Number 11, a patient... Hello po.
Yes, we can hear you.
Number 10 po, naririnig po ako.
Opo, very clear.
Okay po. In the patient feeling that something is stuck in your throat and it will move or you diagnose some pattern which of these cells for a virus or ano siya, it's something to do with them. So sleep and wiry.
So your answer is letter A?
Letter A po.
So when you have a palpate pattern, ano po siya? Is it an excess or deficiency? Very common po ito. Ito yung parang stress ka na parang iba yung pakiramdam mo. I can actually relate to this when I took the boards. Okay. So correct answer is letter A. Yes, ma'am. Ma'am Lynn? Are you okay?
No.
Yung gumalaw, baka parang nandyan na yata yung bagyo sa inyo. Okay, number 12. Hello.
Pain in the heart to medial as the arm or shoulder, discomfort, feeling of oppression or constriction in the chest, cyanosis of lips and nails, and cold swallowing is most likely.
Hold hands. Hello po.
Talaga yung pattern ng may mga. Hello po.
Yes.
Irregular.
So is this something like what is your diagnosis here? Hello po.
Hello po.
Ang hina ng inyong signal, no?
Wala na naman siya.
Okay. Hello.
Parang ito yung pulse ng may mga ano po, may mga fibrillation sa
Yes.
Western medicine
So,
na ano.
kailangan po itong i-refer. Okay? Dapat may collaboration with the cardiologist. Okay. So, yun.
Ganito rin yung pulse din patient namin na na-stroke.
Okay.
Slow and irregular.
So, now you know. So, nakaka-relate kayo. Okay. Pati yung signal nyo, slow and irregular din. Okay. Number 13. 13, Ma'am Lynn.
Yeah po. The same. Number 13. A 45-year-old male construction worker had been accompanied by insomnia and seminal emission for his. He was struck by a ladder while at work. Severe pain at the site of the injury. The pain is made worse with massage pressure. His tongue is red with little coating. What kind of pulse might you expect for him at this time? Parang yung patient merong signs ng kidney deficiency.
Okay.
So I would choose tapos yung pain na made worse with massage and pressure, it could be due to para may blood stagnation kasi
Okay.
di ba na ano
So, the answer is
low
pretty
back.
obvious.
So,
Diba? So your answer is?
letter B.
Okay, very good. I hope everybody got
Thin
that.
and choppy part.
Okay, let's go to number 14, Ma'am Lynn.
Number 14. A 40-year-old female has a low-grade fever for more than 3 months. It usually occurs in the morning or in the evening. Other include imagination, general weakness with a lack of spirit, dryness in the mouth with no desire to drink, for 2 to 3 days of bowel that
Okay, your answer is?
will face the answer is that
Frail.
Yeah.
Is it frail? Definitely hindi siya flooding, di ba? Hello? Grabe, meron talagang blood stagnation yung ano niyo. So correct answer is? Naku, nawala na completely. Okay, Ma'am Lynn, are you still there? Nako. Nalam. Okay. Sige.
Ano po? Number 35, number 15 po.
Okay. Sige po. Wow.
Okay. Complete na weak and sustained. He also suffers blurred vision, disturbed shortness in the lower back and knees, occasional involuntary nocturnal emission and tongue, which is
Okay. Hello po.
let impulse.
Your answer is?
Letter A po.
Okay. So it's definitely a chronic issue. Married for 2 years. Weak erection. Okay. So what is your diagnosis dito? Hello? Grabe yung signal nyo. Okay, anyway, thank you very much, Ma'am Lynn. Thank you po. What a very stressful
Okay po.
signal.
Sorry talaga.
Okay, sige po. Let's go to Ma'am Lane Arandia. So,
Good evening po.
okay, sandali lang po, Ma'am, ha. I'm going
Sige.
to request Sir Henry, can you take care of ay, bago pa lang pala si. I'll ask Ma'am Jeliza for number 21 to 25. Ma'am Jeliza, ha, be ready. Okay, good evening, Ma'am
Yes
Lane.
po. Good evening po.
Okay, answer
Na-
back, guys. Sige po.
Number 16, a 30-year-old male has suffered from lower abdominal pain for 3 years. The pain is located on the left side below of the level of the umbilicus. It is a severe contracting pain that radiates to the testicles. He applied an ice pack to the area, but it made the pain worse. His tongue is pale with a white coating. Which is the most likely pulse that we'll have. My answer po is itong letter B, submerge, slow, and wiry. Mayroon po siyang indication ng interior disharmony. Dahil po mayroon siyang
Bakit yun nasabing slow?
may cold po siyang may abdominal tawag,
Okay.
abdominal lower
And wiry.
suffered siya sa abdominal pain.
What about the wiry?
Um,
Radiating pain.
rigid.
Vibratory pain, no? Okay, that's very, very indicative of wiry pulse. Okay, thank you po. Let's go to number 17.
Number 17, a 65-year-old male has suffered from hand tremors for about 2 years. He was diagnosed by a neurologist with Parkinson's disease. Other symptoms and signs include dizziness, tinnitus, and numbness of the limbs. He also complains of dream disturbed sleep, night sweats, blurred vision, and night blindness. He has a pale face and tongue. Which of the following pulses you likely to find this patient? Ang sagot ko po is more on blood deficiency po siya, kaya ang sagot ko is letter C.
Okay, very good. Blood or yin deficiency, no? May mga night sweats na. Oo. Very good. Ang dali, no? So, ang ano na lang natin is paano i-apply yung ating theory, no? Okay, number 18.
Number 18, a 48-year-old female complains of insomnia. She had said that during the past couple months, she has had a hard time falling asleep. She also feels irritable and hot at night. Other signs and symptoms include palpitations, dizziness, and tinnitus, memory loss, dry mouth and thirst, night sweats, and weak and achy low back and knees. She has a red tongue. Which of the following pulses will likely to be found in this patient?
Okay, before you answer, Ma'am Lynn, what is your diagnosis? Take note, night sweats, red tongue, tinnitus, palpitations.
May insomnia po siya, palpitation, dizziness.
So what's the diagnosis?
More on sa blood deficiency po siya eh.
Okay. This is actually yin deficiency with empty heat, di ba? Tingnan nyo, red tongue na po siya. So definitely this is kidney yin. Usually pag kidney yin deficiency, red na po yung tongue. Kung titingnan nyo mabuti, irritable, hot at night. Remember, palpitations because there is a disconnect between the kidney and the heart already. No? So, ibig sabihin, the heart, hindi super hina ng kidney, hindi niya ma-offset yung heat ng yung fire, no? Do you agree? So, memory loss, dry mouth and thirst, achy, low back and knees. So, this is very kidney. Okay? So, if it is kidney insufficiency, what do you expect the pulse to be?
Kidney insufficiency. Wait lang.
Bakit hindi A ang sagot mo?
Ano po kasi siya eh, ang A po, submerge po siya, na feel depth, dapat tawag dito, ma-deep po yung kanyang yung pulse niya.
Okay.
Nasa interior disharmony. Feel deep on heavy pressure.
What about the slow? Is this what is this telling us?
Kapag
cold, di ba?
pag slow,
Meron ba tayong
may
mga
indication
cold
ako.
dito? Wala no?
Wala po. Kasi
Exactly.
siya, night sweats siya, tapos dry mouth and thirst.
Paano naman tong slippery and excessive? Bakit hindi ito ang sagot mo?
Wala naman po siyang indication na may blood stagnation.
Slippery?
Are
we talking about blood stagnation or
ano pala? Hindi po pala yung may damp, wala naman po siyang dampness or phlegm.
Okay. What about wiry and thin?
Yun po, wala naman pong tinutukoy na parang related sa organ ng liver or gallbladder.
Okay. So mas
Kaya ang sa letter D.
Ang rapid dito, anong ibig sabihin ng rapid dito?
Yung tank niya kasi red tank.
So meron ng heat.
Opo, empty heat
Okay,
due to yin deficiency.
Let's go to number 19.
A 35-year-old female comes in for treatment of her chronic loose stools that have lasted over 3 years. She was diagnosed with irritable bowel syndrome, The diarrhea is usually accompanied with abdominal pain, which is relieved somewhat after the bowel movement. She
Okay.
has episodes of loose stools 5 to 6 times per day. It is often induced by emotional depression or anger. She is currently going through a divorce. She also suffers from hypochondriac pain and distension, retching, and lack of appetite. Her tongue is dusky purple with teeth mark and thin white coating. Which of the following pulses will most likely to be found in this patient? Dahil po meron po siyang hypochondriac pain, tapos
Okay.
ang kanyang tank niya is dusky purple, mas malapit pa siya dito sa ang kanyang pulse is wiry, tapos moderate, letter D, wiry and moderate.
Okay, very good. Good job. Let's go to number 20.
A 30-year-old male has suffered from asthma for over 20 years. He has asthma attacks 5 to 8 times per year. These attacks are induced by weather changes or when he catches a cold. He had the flu last week with chills and fever, headache, body aches, and cough. Now he experiences shortness of breath and cough with watery sputum. He looks very skinny and pale, has a weak voice, and sweats easily. His tongue is pale with a thin coating. What is the most likely pulse one would find in this patient? Superficial, letter C, superficial and deficient.
What is the pattern? Like, what is... Okay, we have a patient na asthmatic na for over 20 years. So meron na siyang predisposing like very weak na siya, no? Very weak upright chi. And what I would like to ask is, anong klaseng invasion to? Is it wind cold invasion or wind heat?
Wind cold.
Very good. Kasi watery sputum.
Opo, tsaka nag-ano siya, chills.
Okay.
Giniginaw po siya.
Good job. Very good
Okay.
job, Ma'am Lean.
Thank
Congratulations.
you po.
You're also good.
Thank
Okay,
you po.
let's go to, keep up the good work. Let's go to Ma'am Jeliza. And by the way, before si Ma'am Jeliza, I would like to ask, sino ba? Asan na si Sir Michael? Biglang nawala. Oh, I will call on Ma'am Annalyn De Asis, 26 to 30. Be ready, Ma'am, huh? 26 to 30. Okay, Ma'am Jeliza, please
Yes, Doc.
go ahead.
21 po. A 32 years old female is pregnant for over 25 weeks. Last week, she has begun to experience some uterine bleeding. The blood is dark purple in color and accompanied by abdominal pain is aggravated by pressure. She was diagnosed with uterine fibrosis over 8 years
Fibroid.
ago.
That's
And she
uterine
has
fibroids or
She has
myopia.
a 3 miscarriage which prior to the current pregnancy. Which of the following falls with most likely like to be found in this patient?
Okay.
Sir
Easy.
Doc is letter D, choppy.
Okay, anong diagnosis mo dito? Remember, the blood is dark purple in color. Abdominal pain
Nagkakaroon
aggravated.
po ng blood yung stagnation.
Okay, very good. Blood stagnation. Good.
Yes, Doc, kasi po
22.
nagkaroon na siya ng purple in color.
Yes, very purple. Ang dali, no?
Yes, Doc.
22.
Number 22, Doc. 50 years old African-American male patient has a CBA 2 weeks ago. He has suffered from hemiplegia on his right
Hemiplegia. That's
side.
hemiplegia on the right side.
Hemiplegia with his right side. During the physical examination, you find that there are big scar on his chest and right inner leg. The result of the bypass surgery 3 years ago, his right hand and ankle are swollen. Blood pressure is over 180 over 90. His tongue is solid with puff, purplish color with there is the thin yellow color.
Thick yellow greasy coating.
Thin yellow greasy coating. His fibroglossal vein are purple and extended with
Okay.
of the following pulse will most likely to be found in this patient. Doc, my answer is letter C. Wiry, slippery, and choppy. Because Doc is, this is severe, Doc severe na niya, niya
Anong kinalaman nitong, paano mo nasagot yung slippery? Is it because of the coating of the tongue?
Yes, Doc. Doc na
Yellow
siya.
greasy coating.
Yellow greasy na, Doc
Okay, very good.
Pupunta na siya sa
Hypoglossal veins, purple, paulit-ulit, di ba?
Tapos Doc, mataas pa yung blood pressure niya.
Yes. At saka nag-bypass siya. So talagang medyo malala na. Okay. So wiry, slippery, and choppy.
Severe chronic na po yung disease niya.
Very good. Very good po. Let's go to 23, Ma'am Jeliza.
Number 23, Mr. Hong, 58 years old male, was admitted to the hospital 6 days ago because of the stroke. The left, his right, and the right paralyzed. The stroke that left his right and right side paralyzed. He also suffered from dizziness, headaches, insomnia, irritability, dry mouth, and thirst. He worry a lot and it is afraid he will not walk again. His blood pressure is 160 over 95 mercury, and he has a red cracked tongue with litter coating. Which of the following pulse will mostly like be found in Mr. Hong?
Okay.
My answer, Doc, is wiry and thin. Kasi Doc, na siya, papunta na siya sa pagiging senior. He admitted to the hospital 6 days ago.
Okay.
Doc, yung stroke niya, Doc, from the left to the right, paralyzed na siya. So, magkakaroon talaga ng paninigas ng pulso niya, wiry and thin. Tapos yung blood pressure pa niya, mataas pa rin.
So, red cracked tongue with little coating. Red na yung tongue niya. Meron na siyang empty heat. Okay.
Empty heat sa heart.
Yes. Yin deficiency with empty heat. Very good. Heart yin deficiency. Okay, number 24, Ma'am Jeliza.
Number 24. Ang haba.
Okay.
A 34 years old female has suffered from migraine headaches for over 12 years, and the pain is on the top of the head with a dull, achy and cold sensation. The pain is accompanied by nauseous, dry herbs and splitting of clear fluid as well as photosensitivity. The pain usually occurs just after her menstrual period. Her cycle is 34 days. Upon examination, you will find that she is a 5 foot 5 and 5'4" tall and weight 95 pounds. overweight. His tongue is likely pale with white moist coating. Which of the following is the pulse most likely to be found in this patient?
Okay, yung pagtingin mo pa lang sa tongue niya, white moist coating. What pattern are we talking about here?
Ano po, Doc? Cold may dampness, Doc eh. Meron na siyang dampness, may cold.
Okay, so your answer is?
Letter B, Doc. Thin and slow or thin and wiry. Dampness and cold, meron siyang ano din, Doc. Ano bang tawag dito?
Actually, pag
Thin.
sa top of the head, that's very liver.
Yes, Doc.
Just, yeah, migraine. Parang ano to eh. Yeah, top of the head with dull, achy, cold sensation. The pain is, okay. Speaking of clear fluids, photosensitivity. Ibig sabihin nasisilaw. Ayaw niya ng bright lights. That's very liver. And it occurs just after her menstrual period. Okay?
Bali, Doc, ang tagal niya mag-menstruation. Ang tagal ng cycle ng menstruation niya. 34 days.
Yeah. Okay, let's go to number
Balit ang ano to, Doc, blood deficiency lang din to siya.
Yeah.
Blood deficiency. Number 25, Doc.
Okay.
Kasi ito, Doc. 25. Teka lang, Doc, nagpapawis na yung mata ko. Walang kasi walang air, walang ventilator, nagpapawis sa mata. Number 25, a 36 years old female had an abortion to terminate her 3 months pregnancy. That was 4 months ago. And since that, she has not had a menstrual period. She also suffered from constant low abdominal pain and complaint of fatigue, dizziness, and periodic blurred vision. Physical examination find that there are tender spots on her lower abdomen that there are sensitive to pressure. Her tongue is pale purple with the thin coating. Which of the following pulse will most likely to be found in this patient?
Okay, your answer?
Answer, Doc, is letter C, choppy and thin. Ano po kasi tukol na rin Doc, sa sa blood deficiency. Because
Yes.
of dizziness and fatigue. Yung kinalaman din po din sa
And abortion.
sa spleen.
Bago lang
Blood.
Okay. Very good, Ma'am
Yes,
Jeliza. Good job.
Thank you, Doc.
Keep
Thank
up the
you,
good
Doc.
work. Congratulations.
Yes, Doc.
Okay,
Thank you, Doc.
before we call Ma'am Annalene, I'd like Ma'am Ami Glorioso to take care of 31 to 40. Okay, Ma'am Ami? Okay, para mabilis tayo. Okay. Okay, go ahead, please, Ma'am Annalene.
26, a 44-year-old female was diagnosed with mitral stenosis. She suffers from dyspepsia,
Dyspnea. That's dyspnea.
dyspnea on exertion,
Paroxysmal nocturnal dyspnea.
paroxysmal, nocturnal, dyspnea, orthopnea,
Orthopnea.
weakness.
Okay, I want you to really get acquainted with those terms. Huh?
Yes po.
They belong to
Weakness,
the same
fatigue,
line.
and palpitation. Her ankles are swollen. The TCM diagnosis is lung and heart chi deficiency with water retention.
Okay.
Which of the following pulses will you likely find in this patient?
Okay.
Answer is frail, consistently irregular, letter C.
Okay. So you will notice, pag consistently irregular, that's very heart issue. So since the heart and lungs, they belong to the same, upper brain and the Ancestral.
mitral and stenosis po.
Yeah. Alam
Yes.
niyo mitral stenosis, no? So we would like
Yes, narrowing.
yeah. I have something to tell you. Si ano, I hope you could attend next week. Dr. Webb will lecture on TCM pathology and basic anatomy. So that's something that every CAA should ano. Okay, so you're very lucky kasi marami tayong models doon na donate din niya. Okay? And yeah. So your answer is letter C, frail, consistent.
Letter C, very irregular.
Very good.
27. A 6-year-old boy is experiencing excruciating epigastric and abdominal pain. He won't allow you to examine his abdomen because pressure will increase the pain. You find the boy's lips and face are pale and he is sweating a lot. His hands and feet are extremely cold. Which of the following pulses will most likely be found in this patient? Answer is tight and slow. So possible po meron siyang cold stagnation.
Okay. So the answer is?
Letter D, tight and slow.
Very good. Tight and slow. Easy. 28.
28. A 35-year-old female has experienced UTI symptoms 3 to 4 times per year for the past 6 years. She uses antibiotics each time to control the symptoms until last year when she developed a yeast infection. Her UTIs are usually induced by exertion, and in general, her energy level is very low. She urgently needs to urinate every hour, and it is painful and burning. Her tongue has teeth marks and is slightly pale with a greasy yellow coating. Which of the following pulses will most likely be found in this patient? A, deficient, B, sleepy, C, rapid, letter D, all of the above. Answer
Okay.
po is all of the above.
Yeah, very good. Kasi, yeah, okay. Now, very easy. Number 29.
A 6-year-old boy is brought to your office by his mother because he has scarlet fever. You learn that he has had a high fever for the past 24 hours. The fever is worse at night. He also suffers from severe irritability and restlessness. You find there are some faint and indistinct erythema and purpura on his body. So merong redness po ng skin. Which of the following pulses would you expect to find in his patient at the time of this evaluation? A, weak and rapid, B, thin and rapid, C, excessive and slippery, D, hollow. Answer is letter B, thin and rapid. So merong hit po.
And the thin is because of?
So
Because of deficiency? Or is it
yes
yeah,
po.
yin deficiency? Wait.
Meron po na yin deficiency.
Okay, very good. Now you're getting the complete picture na talaga, no? So, konting ano na lang. Okay, number 30. Ma'am.
Number 30, Joe is a 51-year-old male Wall Street broker who has been diagnosed with hypertension. Over the past 10 years, he experienced dizziness, tending headache, insomnia, dream-disturbed sleep, and occasional tinnitus, which is high-pitched. 3 days ago, after returning home from work, he suddenly left numbness in his limbs and stiffness along his left side. This was accompanied by inability to speak and facial hemiplegia on the left side. His tongue is red with a thin yellow coating. With which of the following pulses will you find in Joe at the same time? A, thin and wiry, B, slippery and rapid, C, choppy and excessive, letter D, wiry and excessive. Answer
That's your
po
answer.
is wiry and excessive.
Okay. Just parang good to know Okay. When you talk about tinnitus, pag high-pitched po siya, that is something to do with liver and an excess
Yes po.
condition.
Heat.
Pag low-pitched, that's a kidney deficiency.
Opo.
So every time a patient comes to you, pag sinasabi, minsan they wouldn't know kasi hindi naman nila alam ano yung tinnitus or tinnitus, no? So you will have to ask, do you have ringing in the ears, yung mga ganon?
Opo.
So and then it's not enough na tatanungin mo lang tinnitus. Sabihin mo, tanungin mo, ano ba high pitch, low pitch, yung mga ganon. Diba? So you're good, so good, all of you. Congratulations po, Ma'am Annalyn. Thank you
Thank you
so
po.
much. We're proud of you. Okay, let's go to the easy part. Ma'am Ami, are you ready? And then I will assign, Ma'am Ami, are you still there?
Opo, Doc.
Okay,
Yes, Doc.
before you
Hindi na-
start, I would like to ask Ma'am Darlene. Ma'am Darlene, can you take care of the rest, 41 to 51?
Yes
Okay.
po, Doc.
Okay, very good. So, Ma'am Ami, I'm sure, are you happy answering the questions? Okay.
Yes, Doc. Yes, Doc. Number 31, in treating a toothache of the upper teeth, the points selected would be letter B, stomach 44,
Mhm.
for water points and ring spring point to
Wow.
relieve the
Okay.
pain.
Okay. Now 32.
In treating toothache of the lower teeth, the points selected would be LI4 or letter A.
Okay. So
You want
now
source point or for command points for
yes.
face
The
and head.
Yeah, head and face. Yeah, very good. So actually pwede mo rin gamitin yung ano. Pero as you can see here, pag upper teeth, stomach, no? Or para mas sure yung dalawa na lang. Okay. So very good. So the answer for 31, toothache of the upper teeth, that point would be the stomach 44, which is classified as
Water point and
Water
yin
point.
spring point.
spring. Okay, very good. And LI4 is supposed to be the
You want source point.
source point of the LI. Very good.
Yes.
So lower teeth. So very easy. Okay, number 33 and 34.
Number 33, the descriptions commonly used in treatment of acute infantile convulsion would be letter A, do 26, do 14, LI4, extra point 30, gallbladder 34, and liver 3.
So
Do
acute, no?
26,
Acute.
yes. Yes, acute, doc. Do 26, i-specify ko, doc.
Okay.
Do 26 is for ghost point, crossing point for the stomach and the large intestine.
Okay.
And then do 14 for
How is, yeah, okay.
epilepsy, more on
For heat.
epilepsy, doc, which is sa mga seizure, also seizure.
Okay.
Okay. Ang LI4 po is you want source point again, 4 points
We can
command point for
eliminate the heat,
base and
eliminate the wind, no?
yes po.
Then the extra
And then
point. What is so
C1
special
or
about?
this is C1 extra point 30 is good for high fever, doc.
Okay. So usually high
For
fever,
heat,
acute, diba? So this is the star point.
yes.
Okay.
Yes,
So bakit
yes,
ginamit
yes.
ang gallbladder 34?
Gallbladder 34 is for earth point and hissy point, meeting point of the tendon, lower hissy point of the
Okay.
gallbladder.
And liver?
And liver 3 is also good for infantil confusion. This is earth point and human source point, shoestring point.
Okay. So what about number 34?
Number 34, the prescriptions commonly used in the treatment of at
Chronic
34
po, ha?
chronic infantile confusion would be letter B, REN 12, liver 13, REN 6, stomach 25, stomach 36, and liver 2. Okay, Doc.
Okay. So, bakit hindi ginamit si Sichuan? Are we supposed to say that the fever in chronic is not as high as in acute? So hindi siya indicated, no? Extra 30.
Yes,
Is it correct?
yes, Doc. Chronic siya din.
Anong classification ni ano? Like, why did we use REN 6?
Ang REN 6 po, for abdominal pain po, for abdominal po yung REN 6.
Mm-hmm.
For tonification,
What about stomach 25?
front point of large intestine, and also for abdominal pain.
Okay. So, iba yung points na ginamit, di ba?
Opo,
Completely
iba-iba po.
different.
Puro sa abdominal pain po itong
Okay, so mas matindi itong sa chronic kasi mas malalim. Okay. Yeah. Number 35, 36.
Number 35. The prescriptions indicated in hypochondriac pain of an excess syndrome is are
Excess, huh? You know what?
Excess.
Hypochondriac pain below the rib, right?
Yes, Doc. Letter A, Doc. Liver 14 again, Sanjiao 6, gallbladder 34, stomach 36, and gallbladder 9. Or 35.
Okay. What about deficient syndrome? So anong
Deficient
napansin?
syndrome.
Yeah.
Letter A, Doc, yung 35, number 36. The prescription indicated in hypochondriac pain of a deficient syndromes. Letter B, for liver 14.
So what did you notice dito? Is there a difference except for liver 14? Liver 14 is the front view of what?
A front mo point of liver.
Okay.
The front mo point of liver.
Ano yung nakikita natin sa, like, bakit hindi ginamit si bladder 18 sa excessive?
Gallbladder.
No, bladder 18.
Bladder 18 po.
Yeah, bladder 18, bladder 23.
Bladder 18 po is for back shoe point of the liver.
So why are not we using that? Why are not we using that for excessive syndrome? Kasi usually excessive syndrome is acute, right?
Yes, Doc.
So if it's chronic, that's the time to really ideally use the back shoe.
Back shoe point.
Bladder
Puro
18.
sa likod po.
Yes.
Pagka po chronics, mostly sa likod.
Yeah. And kung napansin nyo, the same, no? Liver 14 and stomach 36 are used on the same
Yes, Doc.
excess and deficient. Okay, let's go to number 37 and 38.
37. Some points of the REM channel are indicated. Letter A, mental disturbance. B, pervasive diseases. C, both A and B. D, neither A nor B. Letter A for mental disturbance. Then indicated.
Okay. So REM channel we use for mental disturbance.
REM 1.
REM 1. Okay.
Mental disturbance. REM
Galing.
1.
Okay.
Number 38, some point of do channel are indicated in both
Mental.
A and B though.
Okay, very good. So let's go to 39 to 41.
39, the prescriptions applicable in treating impotence are letter A, urinary bladder 23, Wingman do 4, spleen 6, and REN 4 for treating impotence.
Okay.
UB 23 is the back shoe point of the kidney. Do 4 is the Mingmen or the gate of life. Spleen 6 is the front move point of the small intestine, crossing point with the channel of liver, spleen, and the kidney. Spleen 6.
So
And
what's a
then,
very good prescription for impotence?
letter A or urinary bladder 23 is good.
So what's your answer for number 39?
Letter A. Letter A. I don't neither A nor B pala, Doc, sorry.
Di ba pag impotence, kulang sa fire?
Yes, Doc.
We would use, I think
hindi pa
the
pwede.
answer should be A. I don't know ha, pero
Hindi po pa pwedeng A, hindi
bladder
pwedeng
23 and the blood do 4, spleen 6. This is very good for REN 4.
yan.
No, di ba? For
Opo.
impotence. And what about number 40?
Number 40, the prescription applicable in treating nocturnal emissions
Nocturnal emission.
nocturnal emissions
Sa gabi, nilalabasan siya. Yeah.
Okay. Letter B, which is REN 4, REN 3, spleen 6, and UB 23.
And also bladder 28.
Yes, bladder 28.
Okay, what about for enuresis?
Number 41. The prescription applicable in treating aneurysm is or are?
Enuresis is bedwetting, huh? Okay.
Number 41 answer is letter B.
Boy, no? Yeah, REN 4, REN 3.
Then 6 and B23.
Okay. Sige. Thank you very much, Ma'am Ami. You
Okay,
did
thank you,
well.
Doc.
More power. Congratulations.
Okay, Doc.
Thank you po.
Thank you po.
And now we go to the last one. Ma'am Darlene. Before tayo mawala ng signal. Ma'am Darlene, please do the honors from 42 to 51. The last set.
Number 42, for the treatment of hypochondriac pain should be punctured. What?
So what points will you puncture pag merong below the rib pain?
Both A and B, Doc.
Okay, liver and gallbladder. Very good. Let's go to 43 and 44.
43 and 44. In treating nocturnal enuresis are the main points for tonification of the kidney tree is both the front mu point of urinary bladder and the back shu and front mu points of the kidney and back shu of the urinary bladder.
Nocturnal enuresis. This is actually bedwetting sa gabi. This is very, very important, no? So the front mu of the urinary bladder, back shu and front mu of the kidney, and the back shu of the bladder. So it's basically front mu and back shu of both the kidney and the urinary bladder. Ganun lang yun. So kailangan alam natin yan, especially when we treat nocturnal enuresis. Yun naiihi sa kama. Okay. Number 44, Ma'am Darlene.
Number 44, in treating retention of urine should be chosen as main point accordance with the principle of treating acute syndrome. Is a front mu point of urinary bladder,
Okay.
which is the REN3.
Yeah. So pag acute symptoms, we always use the front mu. No, pwede rin tayong gumamit ng back shu, pero lalo na pag matagal. But acute symptoms which are causing a lot of problems sa patient, we will use the front mu of the urinary bladder. Okay? So yung mga hindi makaihi. Okay?
Number 45, in treating disease caused by exogenous factors is both A and B.
Yeah. Very common to, no? LI4 and lung 7.
Yes.
What about stiff neck and headache?
Is stiff neck and headache 46 is B, lung 7 po.
Okay.
Because it's commander of head and neck.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Treating facial
47. 47. Lung 7 pa rin po.
47. Lung 7 lang?
47. I see po. Both A and B po. Sorry po.
Yeah, always remember
A
this.
and B.
Sorry. Yeah, when you treat facial paralysis, don't forget the LI4. Kasi pag meron kang, it is used to eliminate the wind. Okay? Yun. Okay. And then, sabi mo kanina, lung 7 is the command point of the head and face. Yeah, head and neck.
Head and neck po.
Okay. Number 48.
48 is treating sore throat. Both A and B, pwede po sila.
Okay, kasi nga wind heat, no? Number 49.
In treating hyperhidrosis or anhidrosis, is LI4.
Okay. Both yung pinapawisan parate yung kamay or hindi pinapawisan. Okay, let's go to the last two. Finally, naabot din natin.
The treatment of hypochondriac pain due to the excess syndrome is letter A, LI4, back shoe point of the liver channel as main point. And 51, the treatment of hypochondriac pain
Wait
due
lang,
to
wait lang. Wait, this is an
B.
excess syndrome. Below the
letter B po, number 50. Letter B, using filiform needles with even movements in suitable form.
Are you not going to do reduction technique? Kasi excess to eh. You have to do sedation. You have to remove the excess. Okay?
Oh, yes.
And then hindi ka din
Sedate po.
gagamit ng back shoe because we have learned that we use the front move pag excess. Okay? So the answer here should be neither A nor B.
Nor B.
Okay? So I hope you remember that. So excess syndrome, excess nga eh. So dapat mo bawasan. So when we do the
Sedate po.
practical, we'll teach you how to sedate, how to tonify. So definitely you do not just, you know, you don't do even movements lang dito. You have to, reduction method is preferable. Okay, what about number 51?
The treatment for hypochondriac pain due to deficiency syndrome is both A and B.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes po.
Okay.
Back shoe point.
So back shoe points, pag deficiency and even movement or tonification. So thank you very much.
Thank you po, Doc.
Darlene, I hope you're having a great time.
Yes po, Doc.
Did everybody
Thank you
have a
po.
great time? Alam ko antok yung iba. So did you learn something today?
Yes, Doc.
Yes,
Yes,
Okay,
Doc.
at least naabot natin
Yes,
yung
Doc.
di tayo inabot ng alas 11, no? And sige. I will send you the edited version ng acupuncture intake form. I hope you practice using that already. Possible nga yan ang isubmit natin sa matrix para mas credible, di ba? At the same time, we would like you to already get used to keeping records of your patients, no? So that way, you can have loyal patients who would even refer patients to you. So anyone has a question? Wala na. Kumusta po kayo? Wala pang bagyo?
Okay, short kanina, paano nyo din, Doc? Papasa nyo din yung PDF.
Opo,
Sa
ipapadala ko lang. Any
Thank-
comments, Sir AK?
Thank you.
Did you like the topics today? Sir Henry, kumusta? Are you catching up?
Yes, no.
Oo, alam ko medyo madugo ito ngayon. Matatalino kasi yung mga
Oo nga, ano ako, intimidated.
overwhelmed. Don't worry, meron po tayong recorded
At the same time, overwhelmed kasi lahat sila perfectly answered. Nakaka-inspire. And time ko na mag-aral more.
Aralin mo lahat yung video ng Module 1. I think it's LAMP TCM Foundations Review from 1 to 10. That's 10 weeks. And also ito, LAMP TCM Diagnostics Review. Nilagay kong review, although it's not really, review because based on narinig ninyo, medyo magagaling sila, no? And congratulations to everyone. Yung mga medyo may mali, don't give up. Ganun talaga, tao lang tayo. And look at this as a motivation for you to really aim higher, no? So yung mga nag-participate, thank you so much. And we would like to give thanks to, andyan pa ba si Doctor? Wait lang. Yeah,
Andito po po.
Dr. Gavino is still around. Grabe. O tingnan nyo, sumabay sa atin sa pagpupuyat. It's way past his bedtime. And I hope all of you will become part of the PAI eventually kasi we have big plans for PAI. And I hope hindi tayo masyadong kampante lang sa natututunan natin. We should always aim high and let's show the world that we exist. O, diba? So, Sir Henry, time for you to catch up. Take your time. Anyway, we still have like, ano ba to? Mahaba-haba pa. Okay, so we, especially sa third module, we will be focusing on, pattern differentiation. But it will be a different kind of pattern differentiation. This is where we get to get acquainted with the points and also the, of course, the treatment principle and mastery of the tongue and pulse. Kung napapansin nyo, grabe talaga ang naitutulong ng pulse and tongue. Di ba? Do you agree, Sir Henry?
Agree, Doc.
Yeah, this is actually going to make a big difference in your diagnosis, no? And para, okay. Okay. Wait lang. So, any questions? Ma'am Ami, no question. Are you happy with the...
No question.
No questions. Sir
Yes,
Hen, thank you
yes,
for
Doc.
coming.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you for...
Doc.
I'm sure
Thank you, Doc.
makakahabol ka pa. Huwag ka lang ma-stress. Sir
Hirap-
EK?
Hirap pala umabol.
Hmm,
Oo. Parang miles away.
hindi naman.
Pero kaya naman.
Kaya
Kaya.
yan. Kaya. Ikaw pa.
Kaya.
Panoorin mo lang yung yun nga lang, maraming oras yon.
Oo nga
Kasi
po.
yung isang yata, 2 oras, minsan 3.
Oo.
Sige lang. Eventually, nag-attend ka naman ng mga foundations ni Dr. Webb.
Yes po.
Sir AK, how do you find are you happy with the way things are going, Sir AK?
Yes, Doc.
Di ba nawawala
Ano
ng
lang talaga dun sa Doc, sa pulse. Medyo ako. Kailangan kong pag-aralan mabuti.
Oo naman. Kaya
Pero
ngayon pa lang.
gusto ko yan.
Hindi, ngayon, alam mo, madali na lang. Ang kulang na lang talaga is actual. Don't worry. Dr. Gavino will help you how to do it when he's there. And then hopefully, pag natapos itong mga bagyo, meron pa yata 2 bagyo pa yata dadaan. So, we'll see. we can teach you pulse, our own version. Okay?
Thank you, Doc.
Thank
And
you,
Excited.
Doc.
also,
Thank you
Ma'am
po.
Angel, how are you? Yeah, Ma'am Jelisa,
Yes, Doc.
how are you?
It's
Are you okay? Are you catching up?
Yes, Doc. It's very interesting, the pulse analysis, the pulse diagnosis, Doc.
It makes a lot of
Makakatulong pa, Doc.
difference, di ba? Actually, pag na-master mo yan, mas na-appreciate mo yung ginagawa mo, di ba?
Yes, Doc. Mas mabisa ba? Mas mabisa yung gagawin mo pag-treatment pagka nagpa-pulse reading ka. Even the tongue reading.
Very good. So yan ang magiging natin, barometer, no? Kaya dyan mo makikita kung talagang nag-aral, no? So pag hindi nagpa-pulse, mukhang Maghanap ka ng iba. Okay. Ma'am, sino pa ba tatanungin ko? Okay, let's get to know each other naman before we leave. I'd like to nawala bigla si sino ba yan? Okay. Pwede na. So, I hope we'll see each other again next week. That will be week 10, the last of our diagnostics. No? And thank you very much, everyone. More power. And I hope
Thank you, Doc.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
Doc.
Thank you sa lahat.
Ingat
Thank you,
po.
Doc.
Bye.
Thank you.
Have a great weekend.
Bye.
Enjoy your weekend. Bye-bye po.
Bye-bye.
Thank you,
Bye-bye po.
Dr. Gavino, for joining. Bye-bye po.
Thank you, Doc.
Good evening po.
Good evening. Thank you po.
Diet pala.